know as companies. If I have $1 million, or $100,000, or maybe $10,000 budget that I want to spend on marketing, the more I want more options to target, right? To have a better ROI. So this is where online comes in. So you can target people by demographics, age, gender, any kind of demographic available on any site. Geographic, by city. If you want to go to Saudi, target people in Jeddah only, or Riyadh, or UAE, or Lebanon. Behavior, when I go to Yahoo or MSN or Facebook, depending on those people's behavior, I can target them. If I read sports content every now and then, I'm inside a category that says this guy is a sports fan. This guy likes music. This guy likes traveling. He travels at least 5 or 6 times a month. Retargeting. I target you now with a promotion, a discount. You don't click. I target you with a promotion without a discount, but telling you that my hotel is better in terms of comfort. Then you click. Then I know you're a guy who's not interested in how cheap the offer is, but interested in how big and quality your product is. So we can retarget people according to their interest and their capability. Custom segmentation. We can segment people and say, you want to target people between 18 and 25, and that are between 45 and 55, and have different promotions for each people. If I'm a young guy, my interest is not like my father's interest, right? So we target people separately. So internet is a great medium. Obviously, I'm a big fan, and it's growing globally, but how can the travel industry leverage that, and how we can use it to achieve our objectives? And we are all really having some challenging times in terms of growing our sales, reaching more people, and generating growth, because we're in a crisis, and travel maybe is one of the areas that, at least when we look at our revenue, that got hit in the crisis. Now, we're picking up, I'm sure, but we need to utilize our budgets better to make sure we reach more people. So I'm going to be talking more about the targeting capabilities that online has. I talked a little bit about behavior targeting, and that's a big thing now. Again, it's just imagine if everyone in this room, I know that this crowd is interested in online media, this crowd is interested in how we can sell vouchers for hotels online, this crowd is interested in like how can airlines benefit from online. Imagine me now being able to tailor-make my messages to each crowd depending on their interest. That's easy, simple, and straightforward online. You just need to have the proper tools, the proper partners to work with you, be it creative, be it the marketing department, or anyone. You just need to understand and execute. And if we dig more into those details, how you can target, how we know about these people. Like, for example, at Yahoo, our behavior targeting technology depends on categories. We categorize people that comes to Yahoo. Anyone who visits Yahoo is put under a certain category for targeting. So if we have a category of people who are interested in travel, how do we enter those people into this category? So example search terms that are qualified for this target are like travel, vacation, maps, an airline. If I enter any airline name, then I'm entered into a very general category of interested in travel. And once this user entered there, if you tell me, saying, I want to target people who are interested in travel, easy, just pull out this category and wait for those people to come to Yahoo and target them with your messages. People looking for a getaway. That's what another category we have. Another category we have for targeting example search terms, again, air miles, transit, Glasgow airport, flight information, cheap flights, a quick one. Those are the people coming in. And it's not only about search terms, about pages they visit, right? If they go to Yahoo Travel or the airline pages on Yahoo, and aviation security, airports in Yahoo, that's where they get into a getaway. Car rentals. We look at different search terms and different content pages that I'm just taking you quickly through the categories that we have only within travel. I'm not talking about other financial sectors or other kinds of categories. Looking for a comfortable room, looking for an economy hotel, looking for a mid-range hotel, luxurious lifestyle, looking again for a getaway, book online. If I know which hotel I want to book in, but I want to book online. Those people are there, and we know them. They come check their emails every day. So this guy who went and searched for as I said, he said he's inside looking to book online category, and you launched your booking engine, and you want to promote that. So this guy will come back, do something on Yahoo every day or every week. He will come back, check his email, he will log into his messenger, he will go read news. Whenever this guy comes to Yahoo, we will show him your ad, that you have a new booking engine, and then it's up to you how you communicate with him, how appealing is your product. Another thing I want to talk to you about, other than targeting, which is really a very big thing out there, and if you need more information, please get in touch, and we have lots of information about how you can target people online, not only on Yahoo. We can help you target people on MSN if you want, since they're not here. So, so another really phenomenon that it's being missed in this part of the world, and we love talking about Facebook. I'm a big Facebook user. Like actually, 10 seconds before I came here, I was checking my Facebook profile for some reason. It's just addictive. But if you want to target the GCC region, it's not only the international brands. Look at discussion forums as one big area where you can really reach massive amount of people and target them better. So just for people who doesn't know what's a discussion forum, it's a kind of early 90s kind of thing, right? Not very amazing in terms of design and look, but it's really aggressive in terms of traffic. Almost 60% of Maktoub's traffic is discussion forums. And whenever you just try to divert those people to other content pages and more sophisticated options, they don't do that. They just have this kind of loyalty. I'm a guy in Saudi or UAE or Qatar or maybe Lebanon. I come in, I talk to people through discussion forums. And the way the content is categorized is very interesting. So there's a woman forum that we have. Content is categorized by interest, babies, children, family health, diet, fragrances, beauty, travel. That's one case study, travelforarabs.com. That's one of the biggest discussion forums in Saudi Arabia. 1 million people visit this discussion forum a month. 1 million unique people, they visit this forum each month. So imagine, those people, what do? Are one of two. Either they go upload stories about their trips. I was in Singapore last week, I come back, I upload my pictures there, and I talk about my experiences with the community I'm part of. This is where people become part of the community. The second kind of user is the one that goes and reads this content. And that means that this user is either traveling, because I'm traveling, I go to discussion forum, check what are the recommendations for Singapore. So I go to the Singapore gate and read the contents out there. It's social media. It's exactly like TripAdvisor, if anyone knows about it. But a special kind of TripAdvisor. So we have two kinds of brand managers here that we deal with. Somebody who ignores this phenomenon and just go advertise on Yahoo Travel and TripAdvisor for people who visit those sites from the region. And people really utilize this kind of mediums. And look at the gates, the content of this forums, what we do in Yahoo and Maktoub for this channel. We own it, right? We don't touch it. The content is all user-generated. It's there, but it's low in terms of number of users. Yeah, this is sorted by the number of participation. So Lebanon comes number 6 or 7 maybe. I lost the idea. You made me lose the idea for the Lebanon gate. Yeah. No, there is a Lebanon gate, but it's not within the top 5 most visited. So again, I go put the content out there as a user, and we as Yahoo Maktoub just categorize it. Put it inside the gate and push people to go and see it. All the content out there is user-generated. It's real stories about travel and what happened out there with them, recommendations. They don't like this airline, they like this hotel. And that's how the community grows. And you become 65% of the users in this forum are loyal users. They come every 2 days or 3 days. It's not like we don't have new users. We bought this forum 3 years ago, and we grew steadily, but it's like the same amount of people come in and out, the aggressive travelers out there. Lots of rich content out there by people. So that's the version of our social networking when it comes to how we want to communicate. There are many reasons why people in Saudi Arabia or UAE or Qatar, and many of them in Lebanon, do not use Facebook. Language is one reason. The tools and the